warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, lie on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. I'm ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Oh, shooting chance! Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
And that's it. That was always inevitable.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Frankowski gets into a good position. Michael tries to play it through. Messi. Oh, nice touch. Messi! Ambitious, but just off target.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Merlin. Lille leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. 8 Boudlal. Distributed tidily. Now it's Frankowski. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And they can counter here. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Messi takes a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again!
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say. Stade Rennais really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Merlin. Cisse. And it's Mbolo. That has been slung wide. Caught offside that time. He's free. He goes for a shot! Goal! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Well, there was to be no other outcome.
How can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Scholes. Seedorf conjures time and space where few can. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Roberto Carlos, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. He's found a way through. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And he's there to clear it. Ball's gone out of play. Messi. Michael is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Oh, perfectly measured that. That's tidy. And the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just flips the other.
Lille find a position of real strength now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Now there's a fine ball. And the shot! It's in! Again, in a trice! And they are soaring! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
And that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Lille are having a ball here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Messi has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. Great chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And he gets rid in a hurry. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Now it's Frankowski. Michael. Messi. That is a great pick out. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And this is Scholes. And it's Roberto Carlos.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Clear away. And Bolo. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's a Bolo. Oh, red. Nice interception. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Staggering. Just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Lille really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Lille pretty much out of sight here. It really has been a one-sided game so far. Shoots! They've scored! Irrepressible! Imperious! That's what makes him what he is!
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you have to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Lille are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Pirlo. And it's Scholes. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. He has found the way through, showing good feet. Brassier, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Frankowski picks it up out wide. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Good read, needed to be. Lille are looking to go forward now. They've played it short. And now can spring out of defence. Has a look and place it forward.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Chance! Now that was quite some save.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
It's a lovely, neat pass. Stade Rennais have the chance to go the other way.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Frankowski is in a really good position out wide. Oh, what has happened here? Played back in. That's a decent clearance. Pirlo powering forward here. Aims beyond the defence. Back into the middle. Well, this is a great position. Great finish! They've done it! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact that so one-sided now is getting scary.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. So time for change. This one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Out to the left it goes. Merlin. Great vision. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And the finish! Cisse. There's a sharp little ball here. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally, they've decided to see
Circle! Mete, spread it left. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here. He's got to goal! Oh, he's hit the bar! And he can't find the net.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Time for a change in personnel.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Somewhat off target. Just looking wide. It's a promising position. Roberto Carlos. Best. Nicely weighted ball. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He's shifting through the gears here. Over to the left. Scholes. Spread out to the left.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Scholes looking to penetrate opposition lines. eFootball. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Good ball, good take. Very nicely done. Now the delivery. Clear, he's shooting! And another try! And that will be it. Lille looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. They've got on the way here pretty promptly. Well, that's well seen too. And it's Scholes. Seedorf with the foul. This looks sharp.
It's rare for me to look at a fullback as a potential match winner, Peter, but with Roberto Carlos, I can make an exception.
Not a defender at all, is he? It's a winger. Shot, surely! Oh, it's come off the upright. Best. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up. You can never be short of runners in the space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Lille, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Seedorf plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Scholes knocks it out wide. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He's in a good position here. That is a brilliant interception. Rest deciding to turn to the long ball now, that is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but you know, they can't just continue doing this and make it predictable. And importantly, they've got to look to win the second ball. If they do that, they should get right up the pitch.
Yeah, they really should. Messi out towards the flank. And it's Seedorf. And this is it. Can he finish? Goal! Nil! And it's Lille who take the lead. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
Lille have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Scholes. Best! Best!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now it's Del Castillo, just eases him off the ball. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Pirlo. And it's Messi. Closing in, and Messi! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Tries to get it clear.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Lille looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Scholes. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Del Castillo. Played out wide. Scholes. And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, what goes for a shot! And yes, it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. Simplicity itself.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't call themselves in glory here.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Passing is still this slip shot. Oh, that's neat. Fire deep towards the back post.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. How would you review the first half?
Lille certainly can't feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Lille ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Shot it! Oh! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And now they can clear their lines. Ibrahimovic. Ah, such a clever touch. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And here's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic! Del Castillo. And it's Pirlo.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And they're quick to get it back. Seedorf being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, he has to become a target. They've been too slow to recognise his influence. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Pirlo. Seedorf is onto this. And they can break here. Lille are 2 up early in the second half. And it's beyond the defence. Shot could be on. Mascari. Some resolute defending there. Look at the striker shots! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Le numéro 19.
Two goals and a shot! Quick to recover this. And it's corner. Lille with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Cleared away. Rest are looking to go forward now. Now he's up and running. Playing through for the white man. Now it's Del Castillo. Picks out brilliantly. And he lines up a cross. Oh, shooting chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And here's the chance to counter. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Lascari.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And he's worked it through. Great ball and he's in here. Great chance! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Lille certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
À sa place, le numéro 21.
Oh, that's a key interception. Into the last quarter of an hour. Lovely bit of skill. It scores! And he's heaved it away. And it's Seedorf. Lille looking to pass their way through. Best touches it back. It's strike one! It's loose now, they want to get it back. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Messi. And he's managed to get free. They're urging him to shoot. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Now it's Del Castillo. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Best. Oh, this is a very good run. Scholes. He's having a shot! Really well taken goal. Over the hills and far away. No catching them now. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're in on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Lille are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Now it's Del Castillo. Pirlo. And it's Scholes. Now, can they get him away? This is it, and it's Ibrahimovic. He's had a shot! It's in! How good is he right now? His boots twinkling at their golden best.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Après 90 minutes de jeu.
And that means just one thing. Match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Lille are having a ball here. And there's his chance to lead the counter. But that's been intercepted. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Lille can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beckman.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium after hit by it too.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should... Messi! There's an early warning shot across the bow. Lille with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Roberto Carlos. Great decent chance! And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
Paris finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Lopez. It's a sharp little ball here. Ibrahimovic. Good purposeful running this. It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. He rises! Decent enough try.
Ibrahimovic certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And that's a good ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he was quick to react. Scholes. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's in plenty of space here. Oh, nice touch. That has not gone well. Lopez driving forward, and the counter is on. Best is making a real surge on the left. Look at the space here, and he shoots! Now play for a goal kick. Playing back to the goalkeeper. Threads one in. And he's forced to go back. Check. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That has been cut short. Nicely weighted ball. Goes for a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Michael attempts a clearance. Ball's gone out of play. He's picked his way through. It's full kick. Michael. And it's Messi. Foot in. Lopez. Single. Pirlo. Roberto Carlos. is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Oh, that's neat.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
In with the challenge. And it's Roberto Carlos. He was under real pressure there. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking to play him in. Well, has found him in acres of space. He's in a great position. Can he finish?
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's nice. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. It had to be. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi is the key defender on that occasion. Scores.
It's the sort of situation that they want to capitalise on now.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good for him. This is the time you need that pace.
Looking for the run. Oh, good take in a good area. And a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played.
And there is the half-time whistle. Been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved a little bit more.
Lille have played well here and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And we are back underway.
Lille carrying a one-goal lead.
Best. Seedorf. Looking for options for movement. Lopez.
They want to make the most of this turnover.
Can he get on the end of it? Shoots! He's going to be disappointed with that. Aims beyond the defence. Shot, surely! It's in! Paris are all square!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
And has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Pirlo under intense pressure.
Well, they've got to deny him time and space, and that's one way of ensuring it.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It's the channel.
We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Roberto Carlos. Best. Lopez. Seedorf stands tall and stands strong. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Michael can see things others simply cannot. Pirlo. Seedorf. Scholes. And this is Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic! Goal! Nil! And they get themselves in front! Lille take the lead. it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Great defending, strong and determined.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Back into the middle.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing. And the pass is intercepted. Lopez. Just about up to 75 minutes. Can he get it through? Big chance!
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And he's picked it up out wide. Pings it across. Can he spark a counter here? Always onto this. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Scholes. Pirlo.
Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Almost there, but it's cold sweats all round. And cuts out the supply. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Paris really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Oh, super! It's Pirlo! Oh, Kisper! Seedorf does well to get it back. Time for a change in personnel. Jebel coming on here as broadly expected.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
I think we're just about done here. Strong running down that left flank.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps
That looks a piece of ball. That's been drilled in. Leicester gets it clear. Surely now! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And the referee brings it to a close. You can finally smile now. You have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that. Welcome one and all. We have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Begley.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. As you can see, we've already started here. It's a significant point in the season, this. The start of the second half of the campaign. Great vision. Lovely pass, but can we get there? Shot!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. That's good running with the ball. He's picked his way through. Looking to wriggle. And the finish! Goal! Nil! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
But pour l'équipe de Lille. Après 13 minutes de jeu par le numéro 18.
Lille make the perfect start. They are already ahead. And it stalls. And this is Ibrahimovic. He's found a way through. Now he's off and running. And he was quick to react. Seedorf. Out to the left it goes. Seedorf.
Algiers really are trying to go early and direct here, Peter. There's definitely a conscious effort to almost bypass midfield and get someone in quickly.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
And the long ball is ridiculed somewhat, but long passing will always have a respect, particularly if it picks out the movement up front, of course.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Best, a player who needs no introduction.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution and get others into the match.
It's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Lille are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Lille are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
No, that was never going to make it. "30 minutes gone. He's being urged to shoot. Tries to cross. And the star claims it without any fuss. And they can counter here. Roberto Carlos. Scholes. And it's Seedorf. Seedorf. And Scholes. Best plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Picked up brilliant, it's Ibrahimovic! That is delicious! A finish of true class! Again, in a trice, and they're soaring!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Squeeze it through. Gets into some space. Oh, that's nice. Takes a point blank header! Oh, he put himself into a great position. Roberto Carlos. Now that's a lovely exchange. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's an excellent interception.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Pirlo, driving on and making good progress.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
The most accurate pass. Tries to play it through. Well seen. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a clear reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Lille very much in control here, 3 up and cruising. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Pirlo does really well to win the ball there.
Lille couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through. Oh, good ball!
Chance! Yes! It is no contest. It is a landslide. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressure in the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for the moment.
Lille are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. This is Messi. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended though. It looked destined for a goal.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Messi! It's it! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Après 54 minutes de jeu par le numéro 15, Messi.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something.
And he shoots! He's put it wide.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide. Seedorf. And it's Michael looking for the run. And it's Pirlo. Scholes. Scholes. Good, strong midfield running here. Real chance! They've done it! And he celebrates his 30th goal.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
But pour l'équipe de Lille. Après 60 minutes de jeu par le numéro 7.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
29 800.
He is just caressing the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. This might spell danger. Can he finish? It's in! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Pour l'équipe de Lille. Après 63 minutes de jeu par le numéro 7.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And that is put pay to that. Scholes. Pirlo. He's a sharp little chance for a shot! He has done it! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Looking to play him in. It's made its way to it. Takes a shot! Keeper always had the measure of that.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he welcomes it in. Steaming on goalwards. Out towards the flank. Best. Can he finish? He's got a goal! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
74 minutes de jeu par le numéro 18.
Alger can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Over to the left. Half an hour gone in the second half.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Messi, good purposeful running this. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. No way through. He's in a great position here. He's found a way through. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Has a look and plays it forward. Passes short and sharp. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And he is not giving anything away. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It's an exciting looking ball back, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's a promising position. Alger in the corner and hardly any time left on the clock. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Shot goal! And he couldn't keep it down. Lille clearly now in lead preservation mode. 4 added minutes on the board. And that will be the final act. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered through it. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beckley. That's big chance! Well, now it's a race to the ball. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's had it taken off him. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost a chance! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Knocks it into space. Neither of these two want to come off. Takes a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Seedorf. Michael Jim, one of the world's finest fullbacks.
Yeah, I'm always happy to praise the fullback.
And Messi! And it's come back out to him. Oh, I didn't catch it right.
Ibrahimovic really reacted very quickly there, but couldn't quite find the finish he needed.
Can he spark a counter here? Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Pirlo gets rid without sophistication. Mete. Makengo tries to pass it through. Looks across and plays it in. Roberto Carlos, he is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game now to turn it into a stranglehold.
Well, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Loyal, look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Nicely weighted ball. Messi going face to face with his great rival. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Single. And the counter is on. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Shots for a shot! Oh, the ball has another go! Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, this looks sharp. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Scholes. Seedorf. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Pirlo. Here's Scholes. Seedorf. And it's Pirlo. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Jim. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Tries to play it through. Ibrahimovic! Goal! Nil! You don't keep those out. He just knew.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to go down.
Lille leading them, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Now it's Ibrahimovic looking for the run. He's being urged to shoot. Big chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Seedorf. That pass just didn't quite work. And we reached half-time. Very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Lille leading 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Fable, Pirlo, and Scholes. Scholes, who does have an assist to his name. Bounce of passing here, really easy on the eye. Well, they could break here. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Seedorf. Lille are still that goal to the good. Milton. Good pressure, good intensity.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
So we've reached the hour mark. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. So Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
And it's Scholes.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Jim.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lille needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And that has left him in a heap. Best. He's a sharp little ball here. Shot goal! He's got away with one there. Best. Scholes. Best. And it's Pirlo. That has been knocked clear. Makengo. And reclaimed it in a trice. Time and again they are repelled. Scholes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Makengo. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Messi.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Passes short and sharp. Striker's shot! It's bounced back off the post. And he thumps it clear. So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Driving through the middle.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Best. He's got away. Oh, shooting chance! Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter. stick at this.
Meeting with the clearance. Lyle have the chance to go the other way. Lille moments now away from seeing this one out. And this is Ibrahimovic. Great vision. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Lille can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now. They want to make the most of this turnover.
And that's put paid to a promising move. He wasn't going to be fooled. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He's in a good position here. Now there's a fine ball. Can he finish? He'll be quick to recover this. And that will be the final act. Lille have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, nigh on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begley.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. There's a shot, and a shot, and again!
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
Now it's Scholes.
Nicely weighted ball. Lovely feet. Looking for the run. And he's there to belt it away. And they've got a throw. Take it back. Oh, that's superb. Ibrahimovic! He's in there all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay he has been working on in training. It came off beautifully.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
So far, so good, Peter, but they need to start thinking of the next one now. Take this momentum and force the issue.
There's the shot! Oh, wonderful, wonderful Lionel Messi! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Lille are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Spread neatly. And he's managed to get free. Navasso! It's shot loose. Who's going to get there? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Looking for options for movement. Great vision. And he's picked it up out wide. And instinctive delivery. That has been knocked clear and smartly reclaimed. And here's Seedorf. And that has been cleared. Best. Lille have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Single plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Takes a shot! Yes! Again in a trice, and they are soaring! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, I'd rather praise the scorer than criticise the defence here. He stepped forward and conquered.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And he plays one through. Scholes. Best. Decent chance! Goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Lille are having a ball here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Can he latch on to this? Oh, he's had it taken off him. Roberto Carlos. Single. Pirlo. And it's Scholes. Oh, there's that probing ball. Single. Best. And it's Scholes. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, that's nice. That is good strength. Ibrahimovic driving forwards. Fifth. Diomande. Lille looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. That pass has been well intercepted. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Diomande. Lamasso. Oh, good spread. Fifth could try cutting inside here. Fifth, he is wide and looking to get into this. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't take out that killer ball.
That looks a decent ball. Scholes. Can he spark a counter here? Now Pirlo. That's good running with the ball. And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, nice touch. Messi. Oh, super ball. Messi! And we reached half-time. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Lille pretty much out of sight here. It really has been a one-sided game so far. And we are already... Striker shot! Sticks it away! And the headlines continue to get darker
we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Après 48 minutes de jeu par le numéro 15, Messi.
Lille are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Tries to pass it through. Nicely shaped cross. Michael. And it's Pirlo. Scholes. And it's Pirlo. Best, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Winning running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And the shot! It's in! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
They've got it again. He has found the way through. He's headed long, but astray. Looking for a runner. Spread neatly. This looks promising. He gets big. This time, surely! They scored! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Auxerre grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Now, can they get him away? He's in plenty of space here. He's in a great position here. Swings in a terrific header. Oh, what has happened here? And it's come back out to him. And it's in. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Auxerre playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, it's Pirlo. Threads one in. Pings it across. Real chance! Time in for the first substitution of the game.
Le numéro 10. Pour le remplacer, le numéro 21.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Dumande. Distributed tidily. Aims beyond the defence. It's a promising position. Can he get it through? Not the most accurate pass. And there's going to be another change here.
Changement pour l'Agilocère. Le numéro 42. À sa place, le numéro 8.
And that's been won straight back.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Looking to play him in. No way through, so back it comes. Ibrahimovic, No, no way through. Messi being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now.
Bullish header! Fantastic from Clarence Segal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! And this is getting ridiculous! Borderline crazy!
Absolutely, there's no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And now he has two. Things are looking so easy, almost too easy here. That's been intercepted. Ups for safety. Knocks it into space. That's been sent through. He's found a way through. There's great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Now it's Messi. It's run loose here. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. He's in space, so looking for options.
5 minutes.
Nesta.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Hello. Mohammed. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good for them.
And this is Ibrahimovic. And there goes the final whistle. This is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised.